So many families in our community have children who struggle with asthma caused by mold, mildew, dust, and other allergens. Tabitha's a mom who found help through Healthy Homes, and she's now a part of our Parent Advisory Committee. And sadly, she has a friend who has experienced the worst thing imaginable, losing 2 children.
I have 2 children with asthma, and that is my 7-year-old Kashaya and my 5-year-old Germany. Since I've been working with Healthy Homes, I've been learning, observing, teaching, listening. It's been so helpful because my friend, her one child was about 11 years old, and 5 years later, her second child that passed was about 6 or 7 years old, and they both passed from asthma. And dealing with that, she explained to me how she felt alone, how she felt like she had no support. And this program itself, Healthy Homes, it lets me know that there's support out there, and I wish that program was around, and it was around. I wish she knew of that program when she was experiencing her children's sickness, but she just made me feel like I had to be of some sort of help out here because we face it. And I don't want anyone to have that feeling that I felt when I walked through the doors. It was a scary feeling for me and for my children, and it caused a lot of stress. Just want to be able to hold the next mother's hand and let her know that we are the best moms. We do the best we can. When helping other parents, I feel responsible. I feel helpful. I feel complete because it was me sitting on that other side just a few months ago. And, you know, there's hope. I'm getting on top of it. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm figuring out what my children's needs are.
As a pediatric physician with over 20 years experience, Dr. Susan Wakefield knows the facts, and she supports Healthy Homes for many reasons. And the facts are stark. Children right here in our own town are suffering from chronic diseases that are largely preventable.
I think that we have a responsibility in our community to pull up our whole community. I think that it's a false idea to think that our community is great if we still have people that are living in conditions that are deplorable. And so we feel very passionate about it. Asthma is one of the main chronic diseases in childhood, and of course lead poisoning is detrimental in the long term. These kids that are in this environment and exposed to lead, it isn't just affecting their current state, but it really is limiting their potential as a human being because they are going to have effects that you can't delete once they're there. So I think that if you don't give the child the opportunity to function at their best, you're denying that for their whole future. If you can do little things now that don't cost you that much really in the long run, to help that child to reach his full potential. If we don't try to do that, we're never going to eliminate the cycle of poverty and unhealthy homes. And so when you think about donating your hard-earned money, I think that you look for things that affect for me personally and for the practice and for We Are for Children, we are looking for things that affect children. So it was easy for myself and my husband to say, yes, Healthy Homes, that fits, our giving pattern. And likewise then to go to the 7 practices that were in We Are for Children, the pediatric practices in Kent County. They were more than willing. It was an immediate and gratifying answer to give to Healthy Homes.
Healthy Homes would never be the organization it is today without people who identify ways they can volunteer to help make a difference. For Diana, daughter of immigrants, that's all about sharing her Spanish translation skills to make her community a safer place for kids and families in need.
to do justice work, especially the work that Healthy Homes is doing, it's to really connect people and to empower communities in general. So it's not just a smoke alarm. I'm talking with you and I want to learn about your life. Coalición de Hogares Saludables. ¿Cuántos cuartos hay arriba?
Tres.
¿Tres? Donde alguien duerme. Okay.
Sí, son tres y aquí abajo dos.
Okay, so there's 3 upstairs and 2 downstairs.
Okay.
I instantly when I walk in, especially like a lot of the older women that I help, like it's kind of like they take me on as like a maternal figure, mother, daughter, and they're like, and they'll ask me about, you know, where do you go to school? What are you majoring in? And just really encouraging me. Like, these people don't know me. I've just met them a couple seconds ago, a couple minutes ago, and they want to know about my life just as much as I want to know about theirs. And it's a great, it reminds me of my grandma. It reminds me of, like, I can imagine my grandma having that same reaction to a Spanish speaker coming into her home and being like, I'm here to help you. Whatever service they may call for, whether it's lead testing or some of the carbon monoxide alarms or smoke alarms, and just having that sense of like, I'm safe and I can trust this person that I'm working with right now. When I work with these families and I look at their kids, I really want them to have hope. I really want them to have dreams. Because at least for me growing up as a Mexican American in society, a lot of times I was told that I couldn't do anything, that a lot of my hopes and my dreams they weren't achievable. I was meant to stay in my town without a college education and just kind of live and hope for the best. And I really hope that they have someone in their lives that just kind of fights back on that. And just kind of tells them no. What they tell you in the media, it's not true. You can do whatever you want. You can go to college. You can get that degree. You can help your people. You can strive for a better life. So yeah, that's my main hope for those kids for sure.